Hey guys, it's Agility, or you guys can call me Mike, and today we're going to be playing Mass Effect, the entire trilogy. This is going to be this entire walkthrough is going to be the span of 3 games, therefore the videos are going to be a lot longer. They're going to be about 30 to 40 minute videos, just so I don't have to make a series that's like over 100 episodes long just for these 3 games, because one of these games is probably going to be like 30 to 40 episodes on its own, and I'm playing all 3 in one series. This is to celebrate the coming of Mass Effect Andromeda and to show people who are interested in Mass Effect Andromeda but have never played the original trilogy to show them where the Mass Effect series has come from, how it all started, the story of Shepard, the story of the universe before the Andromeda. This is just for those who are curious about what Mass Effect Andromeda is, but don't want to go back and rebuy the original trilogy, even though it's only like, what, $12 for 3 games on Origin, and I think Mass Effect 2 was just free like the other week on Origin, they were just giving it away. But anyway guys, let's get started.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Please
with
log
Shepard.
in to access your profile.
Yeah, you can
Profile
customize your character
reconstruction
completely.
complete.
Yep, alright, let's go. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Veteran, of course. I would like to play on a higher difficulty, just because it's extremely easy. But let's just get started with the Let's Play. I'm not gonna be talking a lot through this first part, because there's a lot of dialogue.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. These civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. That'll be explained a little later.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so this is the Mass Effect game. The screen tearing is a little off, but this is like a game from 2002? Yeah, I think this is a game from like 2002. So, yeah.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yep. There's not much for me to say other than just to show you the story and what's gonna happen.
That's crazy. The captain...
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Alright, I'm gonna explain a little bit. So the Turians and the humans or were actually at war at one point when the humans first discovered that Mass Effect Relay, which was that like huge key that you saw in the beginning that jumped our ship across the galaxy. So what happened was the Turians didn't know who humans were. We were like newcomers to the galaxy, so they immediately attacked, thinking we were a threat. Of course, the humans rebelled, and we kind of kicked the Turians' ass. So the Turians and humans really don't like each other at all. The Turians are this alien species that has that look like fucking cockroaches, I guess. And so the Spectres is this elite group within the Council, and the Council is a collaboration of all species throughout the galaxy that have formed and established government. So the humans are trying to get in that government so they can have more power, make more laws, and so the Spectres are these elite, this elite task force that kind of doesn't have any restrictions to their power. They can go anywhere in the galaxy. They can investigate anything in the galaxy. So Shepard's kind of being recruited to this this elite task force. There you go.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'm going to investigate just a little bit to give you guys more information about the universe, the Protheans, Eden Prime, and the beacon.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, so who are the Terminus systems? The Terminus systems is an alliance of other species who were not accepted into the Council simply because the Council saw these species as too irrational, too angry, too just too over the top to be accepted into the alliance. So these species kind of came together and formed the Terminus Systems Alliance, which kind of are on their own. They're bandits, they're criminals who just seek out power and money. They try to attack Alliance. Well, they don't try to attack the Alliance at all because that would start a war, and they will surely get crushed if the Alliance attacks them. So over something like this is a data cache. It's again, they might actually try to start a war over this, as the commander explained it. There's a lot of lore to this game, and most of it will be explained within the trilogy. I just want you to get a grasp, sort of what's happening right now before we begin the mission.
I'm an absolute idiot. Please ignore some of the things I said, because I kept saying the Alliance throughout the video. This is me while I'm editing the video, and I kind of realized that I was misfeeding information just a little bit. I kept saying the Alliance, but the Alliance is actually the human alliance of all the countries together. The alliance that I was referring to when I was talking about this here is the Citadel Alliance, the alliance of all the species throughout the galaxy. I was referring to that alliance, not the human alliance of all the countries. Just keep that in mind, alright guys? It's a little confusing.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, so we've got our weapons, we've got our, let me see if I can remember this. What button?
Got hit hard, Commander.
Okay, so space. So space controls your team. I can, for instance, select that guy over there and have Caden do a gravity thing over there. Bang. So that's kind of how the combat works. Your control of your own squad. You control your weapons. Further on in the game, you'll get your own abilities, depending on what you unlock and what kind of build, I guess you could say you go for. Yeah, of course, the assault rifle. Oh, that's my pistol?
I've lost shields!
You've gained a level. So when you gain a level, you can level up your character. You can level up his pistols and all that. But right now, we're going to go for like charm and intimidation type tactics, because that opens up new dialogue that's not available unless you have these kind of like leveled up. So that's kind of what I'm just going to go for. I'm going to go for soldier and charm right now, because that kind of opens up more dialects and dialogues, I'm sorry, and soldier, because that increases my health. So that's kind of the more important part here. Further on, I guess I can go more into like assault rifles and stuff like that, just to have a more abilities. So that's kind of how you gain your abilities with these like points here. You upgrade your pistol, you get the marksman ability, then more abilities as you go on here. That's kind of how the system works. You can also level up your squad but I have automatic squad level up, so I don't really need to control their abilities at all. They automatically level up for me. So that's kind of how that system works.
That's it. Bag him and tag him. Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah. That's kind of how that works. So let's continue. I don't really like talking during scenes because it kind of ruins your immersion.
I've lost shields. Shields down.
And that's one of my abilities that I have is what is that? Overkill. I think it gives you this like unlimited accuracy for a short amount of time. And obviously there are parts and supplies scattered all across the map, which is why sometimes I'll just be looking around for parts and stuff like that. See, there's a part right there. I'm gonna be cutting out a lot of stuff with me just walking around and looking for parts like this and for supplies throughout the map, because they're really important to have further on the story. So as you can see on the mini-map on the bottom right, that shows where the enemies are and stuff like that. It's kind of self-explanatory.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Again, just trying to investigate a little more to give you guys a little backstory, a little information and all on everything that you're seeing, because a lot of this might be confusing. The Geth are synthetics. They are an AI, basically like Terminator gone wrong kind of thing.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Alright, and here is where your gear is. As you can see, your armor is here. When I buy more armor and better armor, it'll give me better shields, so on and so forth, better damage protection. Here I can equip different slots to mod my stuff, like armors upgrades and stuff like that. These are the heavy weapons, these are your sniper rifles and stuff like that. Here's your shotguns, you can also mod those. You can mod anything. Some rifles are better than the ones you have. For instance, the Lancer one is the rifle I'm using right now, only has this many damages, but now I switched over to the Banshee. Let's see if I have any mods or anything like that. Nope, okay. We'll just get going then. Press left control. Right, left. Oh, I'm pressing left control. Alrighty.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive!
What did the Geth do to them?
Whoa. I forget how anything works. How do I do metagel? Oh man, what's the button for metagel? I completely forgot. I haven't played this game in so long, man. I don't like talking during the cutscene because the entire point of this Let's Play, the whole point of this Let's Play is to kind of get you guys into the game and to understand what's happening. This isn't for me. This is to explain everything that's happened in the Mass Effect universe.
Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your
What the fuck is
assistant?
this dude on?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Let's see if there's any modules here I can pick up. Nope. Alright, well then we'll get going on our way. So yeah, this is a really interesting story. I apologize if it doesn't look good. It's again a game from 2002, I think. There's really nothing I can do about it on my end.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship.
Yeah.
Look at the size of it.
Whoa. Alright, I guess we're going straight into combat. We'll just keep going. These are just like little shields that these guys put up. Let me search the area for a bit to see if I can find anything.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. One minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
We already hit the 40-minute mark. So please tell me what you guys think of this video. What do you think about my commentary? Is it still a little too awkward? Does it need some work? Maybe I'm just not used to talking to myself for 40 minutes yet. I'll get better eventually. But this has been the first part to my Mass Effect Trilogy Let's Play, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Please subscribe to see more episodes and us completing the Mass Effect Trilogy in case you are interested as to what has happened to the universe, or I'm sorry, the galaxy of Mass Effect before the Mass Effect Andromeda game comes out. What is it, March 20th, I think? I'm just trying to get this trilogy walkthrough out before that happens so I can get the game and play that for you guys as well, because I, if you haven't already noticed, am the biggest nerd when it comes to Mass Effect. I love anything Mass Effect. I have posters up in my room. So yeah, just tell us what you think of the video. Subscribe for more, and like the video if you did like it. If you didn't, you know what to do. Alright guys, my name's Agility, or you guys can call me Mike, and I'll see you on the next one.